with another video. Yes, this time I'm going to be doing a makeup look. On this vlog, I'm going to show you how I got this beautiful ombre, purplish, golden, pinkish kind of look. It's really pretty. I used the Revolution palette from Marshalls, girl. If you haven't checked out my previous videos, please take a look. This is my first time doing makeup on this channel. Please let me know if you want to see more of my makeup looks and how I do my makeup. Please let your girl know. Follow me on Instagram. You've seen all that in the intro, and keep watching for some more. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to be doing is hydrating my skin and priming it with this intense hydrating serum with green tea seed. It's by Innisfree. Boom, it's really good, and I do love green tea. I like drinking it, all that. I just did a green tea matcha mask before getting on camera. This is just like a regular hair store pencil. Like, I used to use the NYX brown eyebrow pencil, but I ran out, so I'm using just a regular drugstore hair store pencil that you get. I think it's by Nicka K. Not too sure, but yeah, it's gonna do my brows. Okay, so this looks pretty okay. Let me get this little area one more time, because that right there is like completely bald. And then I'm going to use this brush. This is by CALA. It came with this really pretty set. You just open it up like that, and it comes with the brushes. So for the concealer, I'm going to be using the NARS Concealer. This is my favorite concealer of all time. This is in the shade Walnut. I usually use this for my under eye concealer, the NARS, but when I do my eyebrows, I mix it. I mix it with the L.A Girl Pro. This is in the shade Toffee. Toffee is my skin complexion. This matches me perfectly. So what I do is just grab the NARS concealer and mix it in with the Toffee. Right on the back of my hand there. Okay, so when I do my eyebrows, I like to get my brush flat as possible and make sure it gets, like, especially on the edge, a little bit on this side, but mainly on this side, that I'm going to be pressing the brow against my skin there. Now, me personally, I do like making cuts in my brow just because I feel like it makes it look a little bit more natural. But you'll see when I blend it, I don't really leave the cuts there. People do that, but me personally, I like to blend it in, and it gives it more of a natural look to your brows. Okay, so the camera cut off, but I just blended the concealer with this Real Techniques brush, and it's the 200 brush. So I just used that to blend it. That was it. And then I'm gonna move on to the eyeshadow. This is the Revolution palette, and this is the Forever Flawless one. It's like this. I got it from Marshalls for like $5. Here are the colors in it. Super, super pretty. Like, super pretty. But now I'm gonna start off with my eyeshadow. For the base, I'm gonna use Infatuation, and that's this color Her. But yeah, this brush that I'm using is just a Wet n Wild brush, but I'm going to put this right above the crease. Now this is kind of a purplish. I took Infatuation out of the Eye Revolution palette, and then I placed it above the crease, created this little cat eye kind of thing, and then I took Charisma and I followed that with the Infatuation with the same tone, and then now I'm taking a Sweetheart and putting it in the crease. In the crease. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do next, okay. Just gonna let this. So what I'm gonna do next is set the powder on the concealer. Well, I'm just gonna use a transition color to set the eyeshadow. I meant the concealer. I'm gonna use Sensational.
Sensational.
I'm gonna use Seduction. That's this really pretty Seduction, which is this really pretty shimmery. I'm gonna use Center. Place it exactly where I want to. And center is going to be right in the middle. And you want to go a little bit over where, color was that, Seduction. Going a little bit over it just to make sure it blends really nicely. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for this side, switching the brush over. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is take the Nymph and we're going to make that blend. I should have took this out here. I'm just gonna cut it off. Whatever. I'm gonna take the Nymph. And blend that. After the Nymph, I'm gonna take Crave. I love this color. It's one of my favorite colors in this palette. It's like a metallic, not goldish, but bronze color. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take Nymph. I'm sorry, Crave, and go over where I placed the Nymph. Okay, this is looking really cute. Now, I know some people kind of skip this step, but me personally, I like my shit to blend. So I just take just a regular brush that I use, and I just like blend the top. I just like to go over it and to make sure everything is together. Like, alright. So I'm gonna do eyeliner. Okay, so what I did was just go ahead, put on some eyeliner, use e.l.f. black liquid eyeliner, and you know, once you make a mistake, just get some concealer and just line it up right there, almost like an eraser. Okay, so yeah, but then you just put the concealer here. A lot of people skip their Cupid's poem. I think that's what it's called. But I like to do that. If you can hear that in the background, girl, I'm Liberian, so if you hear that, that's I'm talking downstairs, talking about the situations that's going on in Nigeria. Cover that pimple up. And then me, I like to highlight right there. Now this is where I was talking about where, or you might have missed it, where I say I sometimes use only foundation on this part. So that'll be the part where I do that. I would only put foundation from underneath where I'm contouring and down. That's the only place where I would use foundation. And to blend this concealer, I'm going to use a beauty blender. I'm going to use the beauty blender because I'm going to use that brush. I mean, I do it all the time. Sometimes I might use it to blend my concealer, and then sometimes I might use it to do my powder, or I'll do both. But today I'm going to blend my concealer with this beauty blender. And this beauty blender is from e.l.f. I wish I could tell you I threw away the box, but this beauty blender is the shit. Go get it if you don't got it. It's this pink one. It's pretty big. It's just, it blends beautifully. But got it from Target. You already know. Target makeup section is mad bomb. Like, go take a look at that. I love using a beauty blender, but there's nothing like using a okay, so I'm gonna use the instant age reminder now and just, oh, that NARS concealer was in the color walnut. This is in the color light honey. And if you, right, I just like to do that. Okay, and take that brush again, just a little extra blending, you know, a little extra. Okay, this is looking pretty damn good so far. Look like a fucking drag queen. Okay, so I think my lashes are dry. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my lashes now. Okay, so I've put on my lashes, and these lashes are by Ani. They're the 3D Folks Mink Lashes in XL Wispy Full Dramatic. This is what the little package came like. But yeah, put on my lashes. And now it's time to move on to powder, my favorite part. Okay, so to set my under eye, I'm going to be using the BB. Oh no, I'm going to be using the Becca loose powder. It's, what color is this? Golden Bronze Hydra Mist Set in Refresh Powder. This is what it looks like. It's a little dusty, but yeah, it's by Becca. Okay, and then it comes with like a little protection cap. I love that. And then I'm gonna be using the Real Technique brush, just dabbing that. And putting that underneath the concealer. Okay, so sometimes I like to powder my concealer before I move on to contouring, just to make sure it's set into place and it doesn't move. Okay, so for contour, I'm going to be using the NYX Wonder Stick. This color is Deep Dark. It's actually a foundation stick, but I use it for the contour, this part. And then I just, boom. Same thing on this side. Bring it up a little bit. Do the nose. And then up here, this is what I was saying before. And then to blend in the contour, I'm going to be using this Angled Eco brush, the Angled Eco brush, and then I'm just going to be patting that in. I could use a beauty blender, but again, sometimes the beauty blender takes up a lot of the product, while the brush does a really good job. Now this side seems like it has a little bit more. I'm just gonna put a little bit more up there. And the same thing for the nose. And then again, I just go back in. Especially where the edges meet. Okay, so to set the contour, I'm going to be using the Sephora in the, I think this is medium deep or ebony, in deep 60. Yeah, this is the deep 60. And for that, I'm going to be using this brush. This is my contour brush. I have no idea what kind of brush this is. I bought it mad years ago from Marshall's, and it's really soft, like really soft. Just going to be taking that and blending haven't tried the Fenty bronzer, but I would definitely love to try it out. You know, if I had a dude, I don't right now, your girl is single and ready to mingle. But yeah, I'm single. But yeah, if I had a boyfriend like that, tell him to pay for my bronzer. But until then, okay. So I bronze. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the nose. Move on to the nose, and I'm going to set the bronzer with the Sephora, the Deep 30. Nope, I'm sorry, Deep 60 in the Sephora Micro Powder. And doing this with my nose, right on the side there where I laid the contour and the NYX stick. And down here. Now I've had this for quite a while, like 2 years. If you have this press powder, you know it lasts forever. So I think it's time for a new one. Like, I still have a lot left in there, as you can see, but it's time for a new one. Just because, like, if you have a makeup for too long, it might lose its color, not color, but density. But see, it's taking me a lot of go arounds to get that really bronze effect. Now, if this was new, it wouldn't take me that many swipes. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm pretty much done setting the... powder. So, I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Finish. What I did with this is I mix it. Sometimes I might mix setting spray. So I mixed the NYX Matte Finish Spray with the e.l.f. setting mist. I mixed the two in this jar here. I made my own concoction. Really fucking bomb. One of my favorite setting mist of all time is definitely the Urban Decay Oil Control Setting Spray. Beautiful as like the purple top and black bottle, but if you have that spray, you know it smells weird. Like, please, Urban Decay, fix the smell of that setting spray. I beg of you. But like, you know what I mean when I say it smells weird, but I love it. Like, it just does the job so fucking nice. But we gonna need to fix the smell of that, because I'm not gonna buy it again if my face walking around spin stain. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to set that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is move on to, I know I just set my face, but sometimes I like doing that and letting the powder set before I move on to blush and highlight. So for blush today, I'm going to be using, okay, so this blush is from Mark Wynn's beauty product, and it's Warm Berry. Looks like that. I have no idea where I got it from. Just gonna go with it. Going to be taking a little bit of that. Oh, and it has a kind of a highlight color. I love it. It has a shimmer to it. It's my first time using this. I absolutely love blush. And I used to be the kind of girl who did not like blush, but it really does make a difference in your makeup. Like, it adds beautiful warmth and color back into your face. amazing. Now, you know how some blush is very pigmented? This blush is not. It's not pigmented at all. And I love that because I can control it more. So I can just keep adding if I'd like, but I'm going to stop there. Okay, and it has like a natural kind of highlight to it already, but your girl is going to go in and add some more highlight. And I'm going to use the Physicians Formula, the butter highlighter, and this is the rose gold. This is like really old, but it used to be really pretty. Look, I don't know about y'all, but I be keeping my makeup, like I don't let shit run to waste. I'm just gonna use this flat brush for the highlight. This is a foundation brush, but today we're gonna use it for highlight. And we don't want to put too much just because the blush already had highlighter in it. We're gonna set it right on top of that cheekbone. Okay. Highlight the nose area. I know some people like making a circle, but I kind of like making a U on my nose. Okay, and for the Cupid's, not the Cupid's bow, but for this angled brush. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit in my tear duct. Oh my god, I didn't put eyeshadow on my under eye. And I feel like sometimes you don't necessarily need makeup under here in some looks. In this look, I think it looks pretty good without it. So I'm not gonna put any makeup underneath my eye. Okay, so I'm gonna take the angle brush and go right under. Right underneath there. Okay, this is looking really nice. Really nice. Oh, wait. I am gonna put highlighter. Right there. Girl. I like doing that for a reason. I like to get that really deep Rihanna cut lip. And for lip liner today, I'm gonna go in with this lip liner from Nicka K brand. It's a brown, but it's like a light brown, like a mocha, a light mocha. It's a little too light. This is the have no clue because but it's like a really nice peachy kind of color. I don't know. And then I'm gonna go in with Milani lip gloss in the color She's All That. An eyebrow pencil, but I'm just going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. But yeah, I still haven't tried lash extensions, and it's definitely something I want to try. And I know I'm gonna have to book like mad months in advance though, because homegirl be busy.